No, I didn't grow up with AI. In fact, the first computer I owned had DOS. No, no, in fact, the very first computer I owned didn't even have DOS. I wrote programs on it in BASIC. But not long ago, I started experimenting with AI, just very cautiously at first. Didn't even know exactly what I was doing, but I wanted to figure out what it could do for people like us, people over 40 who didn't grow up with all this stuff, but we didn't want to be left behind either. Now, I've been around computers a long time, but I'm not a tech expert, not a guru, just a guy trying to figure all this out. And maybe along the way help you as you try to figure it out.
I was writing an email trying to line up guests to interview for another podcast that I do, but I wasn't quite getting the wording the way I wanted it to. So I used AI to help me figure out how to word it a little bit better, make it a little bit more professional, a little bit more appealing. Then I asked Meta AI, give me a grocery list for 2 adults, 5 meals, low sodium, no red meat. And look, I'm still impressed. And then one day, while I was chatting with Copilot, I realized we don't have a mascot for AI after 40. Well, thanks to Copilot, we do now. We've decided to name him Reboot.
Of course, it's not all magic. I mean, sometimes I don't even know how to ask the right question. And sometimes the answers I get are weird or just plain wrong. And of course, I'm always concerned about the privacy. Now, I'm not here to sell you on AI. Heck, I'm still trying to figure it out myself.
See, I started AI after 40 because I just couldn't find anyone who's speaking directly to people like us. Smart, capable adults, older adults who just didn't grow up with AI. There's no shame in not knowing, but there's also no reason to sit out this next big shift. So I'm here to try new things, fail at a few, laugh at myself, and invite you to come along. So now I want to hear from you. Have you tried AI? And what happened? Was it helpful or was it a disaster? There's a link to a short form in the description below so you can share your story with us because I'd love to include real voices in future videos. Now, next time here on this channel, I'm going to ask AI to help me with a writing assignment. And I'm really curious to see, is this going to be brilliant or just awkward? And if you're curious too, hit subscribe or leave us a comment or just stick around. I'll be here figuring it out right alongside you.